Hello everybody. What am I going to talk to you about today? I'm going to tell you the reason why I am so dead set against any changes to Social Security and for the medical program for the elders. Because Congress is right now paying for the Vietnam War. That's right, they're paying right now, not during the Vietnam era, right now for the Vietnam War. Now, how can I say that? I mean, what in the world do I mean Congress is paying now for the Vietnam War that has ended years ago? Because of what they did to get the money for the war. See, our government had a lockbox where money couldn't be touched. It was called the Social Security Program, in which people were putting money in every week out of their paycheck. But Congress was to only use it for Social Security and nothing else. But Congress was running a war. The United States government was running a war. It was called Vietnam. Only problem is it was so unpopular they couldn't raise taxes for it. So how could they get the money for the Vietnam War? Borrow it from the American people. Don't tell them they're borrowing it, but to borrow it from the American people. That locked box with all that millions and millions and maybe as much as billions of dollars in it, sitting there, not being used for anything but Social Security. And they'd had plenty of time to put it back in. Yes, they would have had plenty of time to put it back in. But they borrowed the money for the Vietnam War. Didn't ask us for it. Didn't ask our permission to do it. Congress, your Congress, the politicians who ran a very unpopular war, even by those who went over there, literally borrowed the money from Social Security. Now, it's coming time to start using some of that borrowed money from Social Security. And they don't have it no more. They say, whoa, wait a minute. Social Security is going to be bankrupt. Yes, it's going to bankrupt you because now you got to pay for a war that you ran years ago and did not pay for, but stole the money from the American people. And you're trying to get out of paying for it. And my answer is no. Social Security and the medical program for the elderly will not be touched. You will have to figure out a way to pay for the Vietnam War, your war, and to put back the money you stole. That's what this is all about with Social Security. Ask Congress, how do they like it now, having to pay for the Vietnam War? They also used our money for other things, but that's what caused it to start. The Vietnam War. The squandering of the wealth of the American people. Our Congress and our leaders done that time and time and time again. What can I say? The wealth in Washington, D.C. is the dollars and pennies you, the American people, make. And they treat it as though they're billionaires. Look, Michelle Obama, the vice president's wife, traveling around the world by plane. Did she do that before? No. Look, the president taking vacations, several vacations a year all around the world. Did he do that before? No. They are acting as billionaires on the wealth of the pennies and dollars that they have stolen from each and every American throughout the years. So today I'm saying to Congress, How's it feel paying for the Vietnam War? Keep your hands off of Social Security. When I'm president, don't even mention it. You're going to make the hair stand up on the back of my head so fast. You're the thieves, the crooks that have stolen it. Now you're caught with your hands in an empty piggy bank. And we're saying, come on, put the money out now that's supposed to be there. You go, ooh, wait a minute, there's not that much there. Whoa, wait a minute. Since the program started, money's been going in and never supposed to come out except for this program, and it did. You guys took it. My answer to you, Congress, the House and Senate, how's it feel paying for the Vietnam War? Besides the Iraq War, the Afghanistan War, and now Libya. Gosh, aren't we so rich we can afford all these wars? That's where the problems lie. Our Congress thinks we are rich on the dollars and pennies they rob and take from each American. It's time to stop sending politicians to the White House. It's time you all have to start realizing you don't need a politician. You need an American. You have to start looking at the White House as that's where our leader is to be, to ensure that the politicians remain loyal to their subjects, which they do not. I mean, I've been listening to the news and all I can hear is Republicans, Democrats, Republicans, Democrats, Republicans, Democrats. Last time I read through the Constitution, which was, a little while ago, no, it doesn't say that Republicans and Democrats are congressmen and senators. It says that the representatives in the House represent the people. Doesn't say it represents Democrats or Republicans. The Senate represents the state, thus representing the people. No, it doesn't say Democrats and Republicans. You know, I'm a little tired of this crap these politicians are putting out to you people. And I'm a little tired of you people out there doing nothing about it. I told you how to get rid of the corruption in Congress. Get both the Democrats and Republicans off the floor. There is no room on the floor for political parties. Those people are supposed to represent the people from the states they come from. I'd be very happy to hear that the representatives from this state, this state, this state, this state, this state had joined together against this. No, what I'm going to hear is the Republicans against the Democrats. We got to work together. Republicans. No, we have state senators and we have state people representatives. They got to work together to run this country. Not a Republican, not a Democrat, not a liberal. And believe me, a constitutionalist, when he stands in Congress, he better not ever call himself anything but a representative of the people, because that's what the Constitution says he is. And the Constitutionalist Party is not a political party. It is a party for the Constitution. And stands for the Constitution. Which means if you elect a representative from the Constitutionalist Party, he represents you and you alone. He does not represent any political party, but the people. That's why the Constitutionalist Party is not a political party. It has no political agenda except for one: to ensure that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land and shall remain so, and to represent you, the people, that have put him in office. And that's it. So, like I said, Congress, how's it feel paying for the Vietnam War now? Because that money that was supposed to be in Social Security is not there because you took it for the Vietnam War. Now you're paying for the Vietnam War via Social Security. Don't touch it. That is a very dangerous box to touch. You better not even look at it. I'll get every single one of your jobs, every senator and every representative, if you dare touch our Social Security. I'm after Obama now because of what he did to the elderly medical. That was a locked box, not to be touched, but only used for Social Security and elderly medical. And that alone. And you guys used it to pay for the Vietnam War. So, like I asked Congress, how's it feel to pay for the Vietnam War now? Because that's what you're doing. And people out there realize this. When they're talking about Social Security, it's not Social Security that's bankrupting the country. It's the wars this country has been in that's bankrupting this country. Not Social Security. Starting with the Vietnam War and going on from there. That's what's bankrupting this country. Think about it, people. How's it feel paying for the Vietnam War now? Because that's what we're doing. This is JD. Thank you.